Scru, what up? They weren't ready for this one. Yo, I'm a byproduct of fly talk. All these guys nada. I fathered the scene. I'm Darth and you Skywalker.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I've been waiting to talk about some battle rap. Y'all already know me, bruh. Y'all know I treat everything like a battle. Y'all know none of these dudes want, you know what I mean, want that noke with your boy. I'm just saying. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Well, we battling on a track? They don't want that. They don't want that. I'm a battle rapper at heart. You know what I mean? Slowly starting to learn how that this platform, niggas be pretending they battle rappers. Niggas be like, oh yeah, nigga, I'm a true hip hop lyricist. Da 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 da. And then be the most sensitive motherfuckers on the boy. Listen, boy, everybody. I feel bad. Not around here. Not around these parts. Not around here. What's good, SFJ Nation? It's your boy SFJ. And I just woke up. My hair on crazy on Richard McGillicuddy. So yesterday, shout out to everybody who tuned into the live. The live was kind of a little weird situation because we only got to watch, well, I only broke down one battle because I started the live and then literally it took 2 hours. You're not hearing me. 2 hours. 120 minutes for Chef Trez versus Suge to start. Now, I'm going to break down the Goodz versus Cassidy battle the way I know how. We're going to just talk about it. We're going to flip it. Y'all know I'm a battle rap nerd, man. I always just be looking for people to talk to about battle raps. I'm like, yo, the SFJ Nation, I know they be bar heavy. Let's talk about this for real. And when I get back, I should be back in the lab tomorrow. Then I'll get back to the reactions. And I will be announcing the next song, the next major feature I got dropping. It's coming probably next Saturday. So stay tuned, baby. It's going down, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of them ones we talk to, one of the ones you know. So, shout out to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate you. We're going to be doing the regular live on, we probably going to be talking about Goodz versus Cassidy on the live. I'm going to keep it on tomorrow's live. We probably going to be talking about Goodz versus Cassidy. If you noticed, I'm trying to put people onto new stuff, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people on here don't really, might not really know about battle rap like that. And I know that we be some bar heavy folks looking for people who really spitting some good content, you know what I mean? And battle rap to me is where hip hop lives. There's nowhere else hip hop. I mean, not nowhere. The bar game, if you like bars, you like breaking down bars, you like hearing bars, you like getting the ugly face, then you should be a huge fan of battle rap, is all I'm saying. You should definitely be a huge fan. Now, resolution, let's talk about the whole card. Off tops, the card was looking like a super card. The card was a super card. The card was a out of this world matchups that everybody wanted to see. We had K-Shine versus Tay-Rock, Goodz versus Cassidy, Trez versus Suge. Who else we have? John versus Twerk. Y'all put in the comment section what battles y'all want to see me break down. Tay-Rock and K-Shine is probably going to be the next one I'll upload. But I might be the only two I upload today. I'm going to read the comments and see what y'all are feeling. Let's talk about Goodz versus Cassidy. I got the event yesterday. I paid my little $55. You know what I mean? Paid my little $55. And peep the event. You know what I mean? Now, The live stream was fire. For the most part, like, literally, if anything, there was just a few little hiccups. And to the point where I don't even think you can make like a big statement about them because it wasn't that crazy, right? Quality was A1 since day one. A1 since day one. So, oh yeah, by the way, I'm watching Avengers Endgame today. Niggas wondering where Scru. Yeah, I'm watching Avengers Endgame today. I have stayed off the internet pretty much this entire weekend because I know how y'all be. That's why I was like, man, he ain't tweeting or posting as much. It's because I'm not trying to get it spoiled. Huh? And I know damn well I'll post a picture of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and someone's like, yo, you know Thanos. You know what I mean? So I probably won't be back on social media super heavy until tomorrow. But yeah. Goodz versus Cassidy. Let's open it up. It starts. Smack calls out Cassidy. Cassidy walks out. Crowd goes nuts. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm liking this energy. But here's what I will say. The Atlanta crowd was not that great of a crowd. I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. The Atlanta crowd for that event at Resolution, I'm not saying all Atlanta crowds. I'm saying, but you got to be careful because you need to be sensitive about it. So what I'm saying is, the Atlanta crowd, fire. I mean, it wasn't fire like that to me for the battle rap Resolution. You know what I mean? I think that there was a lot of people getting slept. Atlanta was very emotional based, I feel like. I feel like if they liked you, they was going to let you cook. You know what I mean? I feel like if they... Oh, that's my chopstick. I'm tripping. I feel like if they liked you, they let you cook. But I feel like the second they felt like they didn't like you, it was a wrap for you. It was going to be a long night for you. And it's weird because I was watching some of the other battles and people were not spitting whack stuff and people were just sleeping. The way that they booed John, like after John didn't let homie jump, Jack Boy get tagged in and that whole little scuffle started or whatever. The crowd was not trying to hear John. They're booing John before he started rapping. I wasn't a big fan of that. So that plays a lot to this battle. So what had happened was they called Cassidy in. Crowd erupts. Cassidy! Ah, Mr. Chicken! Cassidy walks up, right? Why he have that sweater around his neck like Carlton though? I wasn't a big fan of that. I was like, yo, that's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. I see. You tried it. You went for it. I'm not mad at that, right? So he was rocking it, came out, and when the crowd erupted, I was like, okay, all right. Because the energy of the crowd was weird before that. Like, they were getting tired. Like, the Atlanta crowd got tired. It seemed like literally halfway through Trez's second round, and that was the first battle. It literally seemed like they were like, oh, yeah, we kind of lost energy, where it usually takes like a URL crowd a lot of battles for that to happen. So Cassidy comes in. He gets a big reaction. I'm like, okay, all right. They're wanting to see Cassidy. Not mad at that. Goodz comes out. Goodz gets a big ass reaction too. And I'm like, wow. But like I've been saying, if you've been watching this or watching my socials, I really think I think battle rap kind of set Cassidy up. I'm going to keep it a buck. Let me just not hide the lead. I think the battle rap community set Cassidy up this event. I'm going to keep it a buck. I went in there thinking like, Cassidy's probably going to die, but he's got a lot better of a chance than people are saying. Now, I was thinking Cassidy was going to come in rapping like he did against Disaster, right? I thought he was going to come in rapping like he did against Disaster, and I was like, huh, it's weird. If he came against Disaster, he going to die, right? And the crowd going to kill him in the boo RL, right? So Cassidy loses the coin flip, right? And it's funny because Smack asked what he wants to. He said, hey, yo, get him tails because he ass. And the crowd goes nuts. And I'm like, okay, all right. So Cassidy opens up his first round. Cassidy's going in. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Cassidy's first was nice, and I knew the crowd. Everybody know if you watch battle rap or you like a battle rapologist like I am, then you know that when somebody comes back, people want to see you. They gonna give you that first round to cook, right? They was letting him go on that first round, and he was really going. I was very surprised. I was very surprised because I thought Cassidy was gonna do way worse. And Trez, I talked to Chef Trez before this battle. Trez told me he had a color scheme. He didn't really have one. He didn't have, and my wristwatch green like a lizard back. You know, he ain't say none of that stuff. And Trez told me he might have had that. Now, I can't remember if it was the first round that he said something about Goodz' daughter, but I liked it when he said that about Goodz' daughter because it was, to me, I've never liked that whole Goodz has a clause in his contract where you can't talk about his daughter, which is, to me, like, it's one of those moments where people try to spin something that I think is not noble into being noble because it's like, bruh, like, I get it, but y'all talk about the worst stuff. Y'all talk about everything. You talk about all kinds of rumors, all kinds of people's sexualities, and just because you look at, take the daughter thing in a way, there might be people who like, bruh, if that's the case, then people might be like, bro, I love my mother, I love my grandmother, I don't want to hear nobody rap about them. They could say the same thing. And then, because every battle rap, when I lift the rule, and hit your mama and your grandmama, you can't do that. So when he do that, I was like, good. Poke at the little chink in his armor, that's good. And they were letting him eat. They was letting Cassidy eat. I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, I thought this dude was going to come with some buns. But when I heard it, I was like, oh, so he know. So he's definitely, if there's one thing I'm going to give Cassidy got so much better, bruh, in battle rapping. I think Cassidy's delivery is a little slow, and I think he needs to learn how to perform his bars. But if he learn how to do that, then that's pretty cool, bruh. Then what he got is going to work for him. They let him meet, right? First round, he went in, da-da-da. Now, I wasn't too surprised. Now, people might be like, man, Goodz went in on, Cass went on the first round. I thought it was going to be a long night for Goodz. I didn't, because I knew off tops that that's what was going to happen. Cass was going to get that. We're excited to see you opening first round hype stuff, right? Peep it. Then Goodz starts going. This is what I'm gonna say. Goodz' first was pretty crazy. But this is what I will say, bro. Niggas didn't want Cassidy to win, bro. Niggas did not want Cassidy to win. It was after Goodz', okay, I'll put it this way. Goodz' first round, I think, because remember I said like I felt like Atlanta was an emotion-based crowd. I feel like Cassidy had goodwill on the first round, on his first, and when Goodz came in, he took that all away. And I noticed after the first, people did not want Cassidy to win. Goodz literally, and that was good for Goodz. That's Goodz' job, right? To make people not even want this dude to win. Body, I get it. But I will say that Atlanta crowd wanted Cassidy's head, bro. There was some, okay, let's get into the second round. Now, I just watched this, so I don't remember exactly all the rounds. Now, let's get into the second round. There was cheese in Cassidy the second round, bro. There was cheese. There was some time. I was confused because I can't remember. Now, Cassidy rapped for 12 minutes the first round, and Goodz rapped a shorter amount of time, but I think Goodz, and that might be why it looked so much more like Cassidy could have won that first. If you're going to give Cassidy a round for first, but I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. Cassidy was spitting some stuff in there, and people were giving no reaction, booing. I was like, are y'all serious? That was kind of fire. Like, and I was the most person like, I don't think Cassidy knows how to battle rap for real. I was like, but there's certain things he was saying that was getting no reaction. I was like, Goodz made the crowd hate Cassidy. It ain't even about what he's spitting on when they just don't like him now. And there was one particular bar, and I feel like the crowd was being a little weird because there were certain bars that they cheered for and then didn't cheer for that I was so confused. I can't remember what Cassidy said. He said something about like, he said something make you die like Kool-Aid or something like that, like rip from the pack like Kool-Aid or something, or die from the pack like Kool-Aid or whatever. And the crowd loved that, but then he said something way more fire, and they like booed him, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I really think Atlanta did it weird, bro. When Cassidy got booed in KOTD, he deserved to get booed, and there's some boos that were kind of deserving. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Goodz had about 1 or 2 booable lines. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not saying that. I'll put it this way. I'm not saying that Goodz had two or three booable lines, but I'm saying if some of the lines that y'all booed for Cassidy definitely should give Goodz 2 or 3. 1 or 2, I mean. But I will say when Goodz said something, dinosaur on, and then he stopped, turned around, take a drink, and the crowd started booing. It goes, oh, pardon my bad. That's what it sounded like when the silencer on. When the crowd started booing because Goodz turned around and sipped a drink, I was like, oh yeah. These they want blood. They want blood. It was weird. I don't know. I don't like the energy of the crowd in this battle. I almost feel like, man, it might have been a better in the New York URL crowd. Because even in K-Shine versus Tay-Rock, Tay was saying some stuff and people were not reacting to that. I was like, and I knew that they were being weird because they weren't reacting to certain things, and it was almost like they literally stopped paying attention to certain battles after a while. Like they literally started talking amongst themselves, because then Tay-Rock was not getting crowd reaction for a while. Then he said something, and he's like, "Wake up!" And then it was like they turned around, ah! And it was like it was weird energy to me. So second round, Cassidy goes, and I'm pretty sure he gets booed in the second round. Now, after I heard Cassidy's first, I said, man, if he keep going like this, just keep this momentum, this is going to be a lot closer to people feel. But then after I heard Goodz' second, I was like, oh, no. Goodz started talking that talk to him. Goodz really started talking to... My bad, this one dread is just suspended in animation. But anyway... Yeah, when Goodz started going, it's like, yeah, it's going to be a long night for Cassidy, because not only does the crowd want blood and they don't really want Cassidy to win, but Goodz is doing a great job at painting Cassidy as the battle rap villain. There's certain things that Cassidy needs to learn too, though, in a battle. You cannot talk to the crowd as much as you was talking to the crowd, Cass. When he goes, oh, they just hate, and I was talking too much. I'm going to tell you right now, as a showman, you got to know you can't lose the crowd like that. You cannot lose the audience like that. The audience is going to make or break your performance. Now, in battle rap, I understand that the camera is also something very important. So this might translate different on camera, but I'm the type of person who I firmly believe that the audience is the biggest factor in how you digest the battle. People always like to pretend like, oh, nah, I tune out the audience. That don't mean nothing to me. That's not true, because I believe that that's against human nature, bro. I don't believe that a mass of people can be feeling one way and it doesn't persuade you to feel that way. I just don't believe it. Now, people were screaming 2-0 during Goodz' second, which you can give Goodz that. But I swear I heard people screaming 2-0 when Cassidy was rapping. People were just screaming that shit. And one thing, Twerk, I don't like how you started your own 3-0 chant. I don't like that. You one of my favorite battle rappers. Don't never do that again, bro. You start your own 3-0 chant. He said, 3-0, 3-0. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So, I feel like one thing I'm going to give Cassidy, though, is it wasn't that I didn't think Cassidy was going to get booed. From off tops, I thought Cassidy was going to get booed. I was always wondering, how was he going to react to getting booed? That was my biggest question. And he handled it pretty well, bro. He handled it like a seasoned battle rap vet. But I'm going to tell you right now, when Goodz got, I think it was in his third, when he got into that R. Kelly gun scheme, he said little girls the only time he hugging the 8. And he was saying he wanted all the little gun 9. He wanted the 9. Or the 11. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Cassidy lost. Cassidy definitely lost. Don't get it twisted like I'm saying they cheated Cassidy out of a win. No. Cassidy lost, but he lost a lot more gracefully than people are giving him credit for. I really think they wanted to paint that narrative like Cassidy. I don't know if Cassidy knew what he was doing with the way he was promoting the battle, but battle rap, especially the people who be in the building, be mad finicky because the building and the tape be so different. You know what I mean? The building and the tape be so different that it just makes sense. Like, I'm gonna wait for this to come out on video, on footage, but Goodz beat Cassidy. I say 2-1. If 2-1 or 3-0, if I gotta go back and rewatch it, but right now I might say Cassidy gets the first, Goodz gets the other 2. If you're gonna give Cassidy a round, but other than that, honestly, it's a 2-1 edge, but I definitely think like it could be leaning more to a 3-0. A 3-0, but it wasn't as a nasty 3-0 that people trying to make. People trying to make it seem like Cassidy wasn't even rhyming words, and that's where I'm like, man, you don't gotta be hyperbolic, bro. Just say like I don't know when what it is I think this is also giving Cassidy an out too. When you're being too hyperbolic and you're not just kind of saying what happened. Like that crowd was tough. Everybody I see talking about, like, man, it's a tough crowd. Atlanta was not having certain things that, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. It got to the point where I started getting annoyed. Like, dang, listen, that was fire. Like, that's fire. Those are fire bars. Now you put in the comment section, who do you think won, Cassidy or Goodz, and how do you think they won? You know what I mean? Shout out to all my battle rap fans. I'm gonna try to work in more battle rap stuff on this channel because, to me, that's where the bars live, bro. That's where the bars live. You know what I mean? Put in the comment section. Make sure y'all watch that Going In Again featuring me and Crip. That's like at 100 and something thousand. We gotta get that at 200,000 off Toppies. You know what I mean? Old Town Road Screwed Up. It's up to, I think, 50,000. I don't know what it's up to, but it's up there. You know what I mean? I appreciate every one of y'all. New merge are coming soon. If you're ready for new merge, you know what I mean? Don't you feel like the block got kind of cold for a second? You feel like, man, listen, when Scru drop, man, this shit, we need new Scru, bro. And I got you, my G. S&J Nation. Tune in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be breaking down this whole event, matter of fact. With a dab of ranch.